everybody. It's time for some more. Oh, immediately destroyed my voice the minute I start. I've been talking much today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to some more Total War Warhammer 2. We are continuing our campaign as the Lizard Boys and their incredible adventures in Lustria. 118 turns in, only one thing of the Vortex done, and we are... Well, I mean, safe to say, we're probably going to be killing elves today. A lot of elves. Or at least 2 elves in particular. Because we got Lokhir sitting on our coast, being a dark elf pirate, corsair, naughty boy. And we've got Teclis. And they've both been sort of alternating bullying Tehenawan. And, you know, he might be a pretty big swole skink, but he's also still not a very big lizard. So we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna so that's me punching my hand really hard. It's not the hand that uses the mouse, thankfully. So we should live. I don't know what I was looking over there for when we ended the stream. Oh, I was probably looking at Kroak doing pretty good for himself over there. Look at that. Look at our body Kroak over there. There's Prince Imric. He's still alive. It's always good to know. But yes, see, we've still got Lokhir has some territory just over here. And Teclis has some territory just over here. And there's also these guys. I don't think they've been doing anything, but they can make a bit of money off of their location, so we'll definitely... Seriously, like, that's way more profitable over there. We'll definitely go over there and dig some stuff. Yeah. I've been streaming since I got the internet to stream. It's been fun. So yeah, there is probably quite a large amount of streams to catch up on. I do apologize for that. Wait, no, I don't. I don't apologize for anything. Being a lizard means never having to say you're sorry. I'm cold-blooded. Ah, yes, and we had yeah, this lady over here not wanting to probably get into a fight with us. I'm not sure what she's going to do with her life at the moment. Cause cool guy over here, our big slime cool guy, he's doing pretty good. And then we've got Gator over here, who is currently just resting up. And then we've got another army being built up over here, which will probably tank my upkeep once it's constructed. That's Zulamar, the Kroak. I've now got like one of each kind. Well, technically got one of each kind. If we count Gor'rok as a Saurus Lord, which I guess technically because he can't mount up, he's not exactly that. We've almost got one of every single Lord. Yeah, like this getting to stream is always what I've wanted to do because I like sharing weird video game experiences I have. I'm not just playing like Warhammer, like when I get free weekends again, we're gonna be spending, oh pardon my yawns, a little bit of time playing some other ones as well. Oh, look at this. Look at this absolute super bum. I have a plan. Cool guy? I need you to slip into ambush. Gor'rok, I need you to slip into over there. Gator can continue to do what Gator does best, which is just hang out. Although I could also... We're gonna see if we can prank this this dark elf to death. What are we doing over there? Still building any other special units I can get you? Yeah, we actually do want to get you some Pterodon Riders. Fire Leech Bowlers are like... turns out Fire Leech Bowlers pretty top shelf, so we're definitely gonna just throw them on. And we've got a lot of structures we're building which will make which makes them a little cheaper on upkeep too. Haven't really been using any of these guys, really, but that's okay. We may yet eventually. Yeah, well, then again, maybe we have. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to what I've been doing. Anything worth doing right now? I really should pop this so that all that stuff that gets recruited up there comes out a little stronger. Yes. The lizard men, known for just absolutely pranking the living hell out of the dwarves and ending their entire existence. Yep, look at that. Look at that absolute sucker. Look what they just did. I have exactly one trick as as like a player of this game, and it's just to keep going, keep going, keep going, and still in range. And that's just to sit in ambush stance. Yeah. Oh, well, I hope my gameplay is interesting enough that that people enjoy the people enjoy the gameplay of things. I understand Cool Guy's not around to bounce off of, which would probably make things a lot funnier, or you know, a lot more infuriating as he sits and thinks about his turn. I'm one of those people that just going, silently going, get on with it. Don't tell him. Don't tell him I said that. Yeah, they just Lizardman, Gor'rok just sitting, well, Cool Guy, the Slan, just sitting, floating above like a drowning dark elf, just looking down, going, Tutara, laugh at them. And of course, my skink chief there now has an ancient stegodon to ride around on. It's like a giant, mobile, angry ballista. I'd really appreciate if Lokhir just murdered those dwarves for me. Kind of annoys me whenever they sort of like, oh wow, free territory to take, and it's like, maybe don't take my territory, because then I might have to kill you later. And as funny as it would be to kill you, killing dwarves is actually extremely tiresome. It's just like makes you just wanna have a nap. It's everyone just yeah. Let's yeah, okay, I finally actually got it took me the better part of over 100 turns to build a beast building, which is a little embarrassing. In the my pants fell down in front of everybody kind of way. It's like I'm playing the game. I am moderately okay at it, and it's like actually no, I'm just garbage, but it's fine. Look at all of this sweet buildings we can building. Our income will go upwards and onwards. Some people would say, hey, maybe build tighter infrastructure before you just start plunking down all that oil, and build your walls up higher. Get larger regiments together. It's like, nah, I'm not at war with anyone up the north. The second I'm at war with anyone up the north, I got my Kroak boy up there. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, okay, we've got a Blimlin quote. I've got to read this out. Just the fact that you think Robokai is wrong just shows your negligence. I've watched countless Time Warriors streams and I'm always amazed by how he manipulates game engines to make insane plays. I couldn't even count the amount of times he's innovatively ended his turn or made a clutch zoom out. Cool Guy though, how many times do you see him just roll in and giggle on the loading screen? He's too one-dimensional and it's time he'll work up. I would love to know, like, what that is an edit of. and what they were doing before it became a weird pastiche of giggling at the Also, I feel like I'm the one who does that. But anyway, I'm the one who goes, haha, loading screen. Loading screen. I can't even pronounce his name. Rodakakoden. Keep on getting big. Become the big boy that you were always meant to be. And this is good, because Lokhir fell hard. If we kill him, we get fabulous prizes. Oh my god. You know they're doing well. You know they're doing well when this is all they've got to show. I don't know where he got those, though. I would love to know where he got those. He's just Caridibus. I can't even pronounce it. My Australian mouth cannot pronounce half the things in the menageries of the Dark Elves. It can pronounce menagerie, though. Alright, it's time. That's good. You see, this is good. This is all I wanted, because I want to own, like, the entirety of the capes. I want the dwarves to stop, like, ganking my my rightful shit. Lustria is mine. You can have the mountains. Say it backwards, first trust. Yeah, so we're not gonna play this out, because who wants to like play out running over like 100 spearmen? Me, but I'd imagine you guys don't want to watch that, so Actually, you guys probably love a slow. You guys would probably watch like a full like 3 hour stream, which was just one battle at half speed, so long as it was like elves being killed with the HUD turned off. I imagine. I feel like that would be a great stream to do one day. I'll just do a recording of a game of like elves being murdered and then just replay it at like half speed. Well, that'll be the whole stream. Lord Kroak, we are running out of things to put points in, my friend. Which is good, because you've only got 7 levels to go, and then you become fully leveled, and I never have to do that again. And yep, charge bonus for the Stegodon that he's riding. Hey, I think the level up and city screen stuff is very exciting. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, it's absolutely fascinating. More beef. See, that's why we needed Zlansek, is because we needed those sweet Lustria cows. You know, we're just gonna get all the beef, on us. Yeah, just like they're so weird how it's all set up. Is this an elven colony? Yeah. Oh wow, these are all like elven colonies. That's even better. Elven colonies. You always want to take elven colonies because it just makes your ports more lucrative. You disguise it as a Gore DLC showcase. The Gore DLC thing makes everyone so mad, and I love it. They're always like, you have to pay for blood. It's like, you don't. Well, I mean, you know, like from what I've heard, that was just the easiest way to get around ratings stuff. You know, where they're like, you can't have gore in this video game. That would be illegal. And so they're like, okay, but in countries where it is allowed, they can buy this pack. I guess the fact that they charge for it's probably the onerous part, though. I guess. Welcome to the Gore Dome. Yeah, one more turn, and we've got our Beastie Boy stack here. A lot of monster going on here, including Croxigar. It does indeed take dev time, because you've either got to set it like, you know, they do a version which is normal, and then they do a version where, you know, everyone can be violently decapitated. Because I think that's something that always just kind of gets forgotten. Is that there's wonderful violent. Oh yeah, we gotta kill those guys sometime. Yeah, I think it's eventually going to come to a head that our friend Marcus Wolfhart is gonna start punching through all the rest of the all the rest of those nice lizardmen there. I also wonder what his campaign is now that there's a tree here. Because this isn't just a regular location here, the Sacred Pools. This is actually a Wood Elf location. And so when you play as the Wood Elves, you can teleport to Lustria and be a shitlord around here, and you can decide if you want to be nice with the lizardmen and let them hold it while sort of, you know, trying to get the tree in order so that it heals up, or take it over and run it. We're gonna run that tree. Speaking of trying to run things, I'm just gonna see if nope, still don't want to join the Confederation, do you? These guys are the worst. What if I like just offer to give you like literally all my money? Just offer all my. Oh, it won't let me do anything more than a small gift. Okay, did you want? Did you want? Will it? Oh, good. It will now. It will now let me do it. Hey, do you wanna be friends? No. I hate you. I hate you so much. We're gonna have to do some rituals to get those guys to like us, I think. The ritual of friend making. And now we will perform the other ritual, the ritual of enemy unmaking. Just gonna hold there for a sec. There's these guys here, and quite frankly, after the trouble this idiot gave me last time, I kind of want to just, you know, I just kind of want to kill him. So I think I'm just gonna kind of kill him. Yeah, goodbye, Goros. You're a jerk, and nobody likes you. They used to spawn in pairs, and it used to be like the most infuriating thing. I don't think it happens so much now. Yeah, so there we go. After the trouble they gave us last session. Yeah, good. The Man-Blight faction in entirely the wrong location. This is the lizard area. You can only lizard blight around here, I'm afraid. Can you get over there? Just make use of your numbers. Yeah. There we go. Didn't lose anyone, did I, from auto-resolve? Did not. We'll just continue the party. The dead and dying elf party. Yeah, we've whittled them down to one last place, and we can tell Teclis is trying to steal the glory. Little does Teclis realize, when we finish here, we're going to just keep on rolling, baby. Ah, dear. I'm just gonna straight up admit I'm incredibly forgiving of moments when devs like charge you for stuff like that. Probably way more than I should be. It's kind of like I'm perhaps a little bit too easygoing, a little too loose wallet. I'm what's wrong with video game markets today, but there is a lot of things I will not buy and will not get involved in. So I don't know. I think if I really enjoy something, I'm willing to like put aside those sorts of things. Whereas if like a company comes at me up front and it's just like, yeah, we're going to give you a full live service, and what we're going to do is we're going to be fisting you every day. Our servers will go down constantly. And if you ever want to actually play the game, fuck you. Give me more money. That's when I kind of like go, well, no, I'm not giving you any money because, you know, I don't like you. I guess the sand skeleton people got wiped out. I think that's probably Teclis' fault. We'll assume it's Teclis' fault. And we'll violently murder him in the name of lost undead ladies. I was gonna see if anybody here needs anything. Someone around here's got to need a. Nope. Here we go. Give you the Helm of Discord. That's a good one to put on him. Just stand behind the lines, cast a spell happen, fun happen. That'll do. The Helm of Discord, by the way, no longer works on iOS phones. on Apple iOS phones. Yeah, a little bit of reduced cost there. I always go in hard on ambush and lightning strike because I don't believe in fighting even remotely fairly. I am the blurst when it comes to that. 4 out of 10, you'll do better next time. Ew. Okay, we don't need like this many skink howders. Just let us put up some of that. Honestly, I'm not even sure we need one here. Do we have one over here? No, I guess not. Yeah. Keep on raising that public order. Alright, and you guys ready to go now? Yeah, we got full stack. Now, to get the most out of you... Man, seriously, what? Is no one gonna build here? I might as well move in. You guys want to start heading in that direction? I'm seeing chaosy effects over here, so why do I get the feeling like the Beastmen burned that down and no one's gone and rebuilt on it yet? And it's just got a big old... It's probably just got a big old doo-doo stack on it. Well, I won't know until I'm actually closer. Yeah, essentially, if you release a really great game, and like, I really, really love it, and I really, really love what you got going, that's your best time to start nickel and diming me. And that's how Total War is basically suckered me in with this this series. I buy everything on release for this. I don't wait for sales. I'm a fool, but I'm a fool that is full of joy for video games. All right. Looks like Teclis is gonna have to be next. Let's just throw you in here, buddy. Cool guy can come over here, and we can just wait and see what happens. You watch your mouth, little dude. You can't go swearing like that. That's honestly the one upgrade we've needed most of all, because having more Fire Leech bowler shots is great. I was never much. It's just 1,000 rats. Well, that's the thing is I don't think it is 1,000 rats. We had they were I think Beastmen rolled through here because they came up and they came up. They were down with the down here, and they left. And I guess they pushed up around here because then they attacked Quidax, and that's where we like completely annihilated them, and it was hilarious, and everybody laughed. So let's take a look here. No, it's still not. Usually they'll have like a little bit of a picture there. I suppose you have to have a building in the region, and then you can see what the other ones are built like. Because it doesn't have a picture. And usually it's like, yeah, the Beastmen put up one of their doo-doo poles here. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the Beastman doo-doo pole. Yeah, we murdered all the vampires. I forgot to mention that. We're currently oppressing their population with shrines. We're currently just being like, anybody, if it looks remotely undead, you're going on the pyramid. You're going on one of the altars, buddy. You're either going to go on the shrine, we're going to stab you on the shrine, or we're going to stab you on the sacrificial altar. It just depends on how we're feeling at the time. You know, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's really just down to mood that day. We feeling snakes or ladders today. I mean, yeah, unliving sacrifices, true. I suppose that does go into some weird sort of territory, but they're messing with the plan. Taking them out, you know, that's basically us just like saying, hey, they're messing with the plan. This is how we do it. And construction costs down for everything, but it takes longer to build. Oh, the old world, sorry, the new world colonies from the old world people have been wiped out. Interestingly enough, it looks like they've been wiped out by a combination of Mazdamundi, Morathi's here, apparently, very far from home, but she's apparently taken over 2 ports. And yeah, interesting. Weird elf mama. The weird elf mama seems to be quite busy. So, here's the question though. Do I immediately, as in like the absolute exact second of this, stab Teclis? Do I stab Teclis and then just take over that territory for myself? I'm turning to the chat. I'm asking you guys, shall I stab Teclis? Everybody, just give me your energy. Tell me what you want. He's at war with the dwarves. He's at war. Oh no, I guess he peaced out with Teeny Weeny. Well, that's cool. I won't even ask him to join if I do. Lizard brain equals attack. This is true. Okay, cool guy. This one's on you, buddy. We need you kill elf. I said cool guy, not Google. God damn it. There's like a Google device in the background. It just said me, I don't understand. Elves must die, Google. Elves must die. We'll teach you yet. Yeah, you better run. I have to do this or I would actually be able to get him to, get him near it. So there we go. I would have to do some, like, absolute fudging to get there, but now I don't have to! Kill guy can continue on his journey. There we go. Oh! Oh! That's probably because Teclis is really strong, and he's got 2 phoenixes. So, let's save it and fight this one. Just listening to this stream, this is not a call to violence. It's a call to violence against elves. Oh, and they've got a choke point. We're both a little dinged up here from our various battles. This will be interesting. No. Thankfully, before I killed off all the rats, I managed to get all of my units believing that rats were real, which is good. Do I? Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna put him right there. Is his range? Oh man, his range is absolutely scuffed. I should probably put him closer. Keep in mind, my favorite thing about this is he has stalk, so they can't see him right now. They can't see him right now. they, they don't know he's there. Yeah, we gotta assume. Yeah, it was really weird. It was really weird when my troops were refusing to believe in the existence of the Ratto, but we managed to convince them by pointing at them and saying, "Look at the fucking thing. It's right there, you super idiot." And they believed after that. So, you know, it took a little bit of education. We're gonna have to keep, I'm thinking keeping the Temple Guard sort of back here. I don't foresee us having too much trouble with this fight. The game was like very much a bit overly favorable, I think, of the elven troops and Teclis himself. So we'll just fucking blob these guys up. I'm a gamble. I really gotta stop gambling. I don't think it's going up once. I think it had like 2 at one point and it still went down. Alright, boyos. Also, you guys can be your own group now. Actually, you can be your own group as well. And you can... Good. Okay, so they're gonna hold, which suits me. Absolutely suits me. I'm trying to think of where I can line this up. Let's forget the command that makes this a lot easier. And... You know, just run up and start spitting at them. Because if they don't want to fight, if they want to just stay where they are and not move, that means that I can do like the really funny plays. Like, what do they got here? What do they got here? I got this stick that drops lightning on people. Oh, you throwing fire at me? Oh yeah, that was Teclis throwing a fireball. I'm like, are you shooting fire at me? You got these boys who I built. Oh wait, they shoot fire. These aren't the spiny guys. Okay, never mind. Also, I'm gonna pull them back because they're gonna get absolutely riddled with everything. So, this honestly looks like a job for Frog. Let's just wait. Let's just like spend a lot of time just like throwing pain at them. Any second now. Any second now. Come on, cool guy. Come on, cool guy. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. Yep. You just keep telling yourself that. Don't shoot a fireball. Wow, you are really getting dangerously close there. And that's what's cooking, friend. That was... Okay, everybody else... Hold on a second here. I'm just going to pause this because they're actually really mad at me now. Alright, everybody, let's move out. Everybody move in. Just charge. Charge these motherfuckers. Move the Slan back. Move those guys in. Everybody just start getting stuck in now. I think it's safe to unpause now. I was a little worried they were just gonna, like, you know, catch the fat boy before he got away. Yeah, I'm not exactly worried here. Yeah. Big Bird Boy's gonna come for the Slan, and that's when we send in these guys. I think? Yeah, there we go. Absolutely stupid. The best, worst plan they could have had. Because now, I just move him out of there. Oh wow, he's doing exactly the same thing to me. I mean, I probably should have seen that coming, but... Why don't we just, you just shoot at those boys over there? Yeah, so you can sort of... Squawk! Gotta get out of here! Yeah, so they really did wreck up that line there, which is a bit unfortunate, but... You know, kind of expected it. Did you just, like, eat my command? Yeah, you did. Oh, they're moving now anyway. What's the plan here, boys? You guys can actually move in? Okay. Okay, you guys are gonna need to, like, get over there and get stuck in. Yeah, Checkless is getting in. Yeah, you've done literally nothing, so let's just change that. See, Checkless is doing it. To have a supply of water nearby. We should, everyone just throw spears at Checkless, I think. Let's get stuck in with the lads. Yeah, they cracking. Ah, look at him go! Blowpipes. Yeah, so those guys on the way. Oh my god. I didn't realize they were so machine gun-like. There we go, that's the stuff. Wanted to break you for a while. And there we go, they're all broken. Let's see if we can violently kill Techless. Tastes his own medicine right here. Waddle out. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. You don't get to leave like that, Techless. Elf don't get to leave like that. Ah, oh, son of a gun. Well, he get to leave like that, folks. He get to leave like that. That is the, that is the most upsetting part of this time. I'm just kidding. He's actually, decisive battle. Yeah, he's dying anyway because he retreated, so it doesn't matter. Oh, but look how many kills he got! He went out like a true elf. Nice. Yeah, so, in spite of his best efforts, Techless's army has rather unfortunately met a vile, punishing end. The hands of a numerically inferior in levels Salon. It's like, I only know one skill of magic, and you know like 100. Itsy grubs, huh? And there we go. And by doing that, Cool Guy, that's why I wanted Cool Guy to do it, because he gets a power reserve bonus from defeating Techless. And that's precisely what you want. Because that just, you know, it's a tactical use of murdering lords to get their traits. And I suppose Cascading Fire Cloak. Soon we'll start putting points into making him a beefier spellcaster. So I don't want to get rid of the Rod of the Storm because that's too nice. But I do have a don't I have a Skink caster? Yeah, no. I'll hold on to the grubs for someone else. I may yet get another caster. Ruin unrestrained. It's true. He's definitely a ruin unrestrained kind of guy. Well, let me dang. Just one letter shy. Where we really needed to be for maximum enjoyment. Yeah, well, you know, Teclis is supposed to be the friend to all the human boys and girls, you know, and we just violently put him into the ground. We just went, nah, it's cool. You know, we can handle this. We got this great plan thing. You're gonna love it. You know, if you live to see it, you're not going to live to see it. Let's see. What should I give you now? Ah, of course, hit points. Always hit points. Forever hit points. Oh, he had actually more than one to spend, so there we go. I always do that. I never actually look to see how many I'm spending. Anybody else? Yep. Ah, there we go. Gor'rok Kroak now rides. He rides a Carnosaur. So now we have a disruptive hero in our midst, riding a big ass dinosaur, smashing into things to go along with the non-ridden blessed Carnosaur. And it is apparently blessed, I guess, because it has Frenzy, which also Gor'rok Kroak also has. So we got Frenzy boys up in here. And who haven't we moved yet? Oh yeah, Zulma. Zulma, you're actually gonna not go there. You're gonna start heading towards Golden Ziggurat. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that waddle he's got going here. He's a blessed child, that one. I probably should have given him some like heroes to back him up, but I just realized that he doesn't have a single hero backing him up. I might just... Yeah, I can probably purchase one from here. Get another Heaven's King Priest. We've got Cunning. Then we've got Pompous. What about Beast? We've got Confident. And we've got Aggressive. Well, I'm definitely never going to take a mage that has Aggressive. Because I'm never going to let my mages get into combat unless I want them to die. And, I feel like it's as good as killing enemy... Actually, killing enemy leadership is nice. It's probably not optimal, but bugger it. And let's give him Oronon's Thunderbolt. There we go. And we can give you the grubs. Eat your grubs, my friend. Get you some of those things too. Just load up on stuff. Nothing else? Nothing else. Cool. Alright. Well, when you get the chance, little guy, run off and hook up with my Croxigar boy, and we're gonna swagger, all over him. So rare to see like a location like that, just like no one touching. It's really weird. Also, kind of funny. Just kind of went out with a whimper there, didn't Lokhir Felhart's faction? They're just kind of gone now. there was an entire faction of like Dark Elves here. They're gone now. There we go. And so we're getting the Elven colonies built up now. Bless them. What else we got? Yeah, I should really get those walls going. Everything's a lot cheaper to build right now. Combination of technology and also that research, that wisdom of the old ones. Everything takes longer to build, but it's like way cheaper. Let's love that one. I'll see. Blimlin is suggesting, for context for people watching the video, that the whole army is probably Skaven, Skaven deniers, due to faulty intel, and I honestly would not be surprised, because the one thing you can never do is go, oh yeah, I wiped out all the Skaven. We cool now. Don't worry about it. All Skaven dead. No. Never happens. They're always around. Always Skavening up the place. It's not even a real term. There you are. Rinky. Rinky dink. You'll probably never catch up in time for the fight, but you know what, just go. Just go to catch up. And cool guy can keep on marching, because we're going to keep on smooshing. You guys okay with us killing the... Oh, wow, they loved us beating the shit out of Teclis. Look at that. Trusted friends. I reckon once we sort of cap this off with the final violent murder of the High Elves in here, I reckon Teeny Weeny will probably be like, yes, let us confederate. Let us swole together as Skink and Saurus and Flex. And let me just pump in his pecs. More money. Give me more money. You can never have too much economy. I mean, you probably can, I guess, if you have, like, no military buildings, I guess. This little guy coming walking over being like, what the? Oh, and Imric's dead. I'll swing. Judging by the larger blob of last defenders over there, I've got a good guess at who killed him. More ammo for the Pterodon Riders. I like ye. And Sarah. There's always a High Elf princess named Sarah. Always. I feel like it's like the universal constant.
Unlikely.
You say it's unlikely. I think it's incredibly likely. God, I gotta go the long way around to get this thing. And... yep, Rinky knows what he's doing. Gator is doing, so... back to flicking through menus! Woo! We love our menus. Don't really need to boost public order there right now. Let's get more port money! We love port money. Even though I will never use cold ones, we gotta go through them so I can start buffing up all the other guys instead. That's the sweet deal. Minus 10% upkeep for like all of the animals ever. That's the thing that makes us all drool. So I already got quite a few. Like the upkeep we've probably got right now is probably pretty significant. Look at him go. Animations of the Saurus are always great. Like the Skinks have got the scurry, the Saurus have got the stride, and the Kroxagor have got the swole waddle. It's one of these moments where I've started to describe an action by performing the action when nobody can see me, and I'm still doing it because it just feels really nice to do. You just puff your chest out and you roll those shoulders back. Oh. Eatane has confederated with Yves. Good for them. That's really all I can say to that, is good for them. Yeah, there's no one at Great Turtle Isle, that's cool. No one really cares about Great Turtle Isle. Toot toot, here comes the Gor'rok train. Well, we are definitely pulling into station on that one. In the grand histories of speed bumps, you barely rate a mention, I'm afraid, Sarah. I'm even gonna skadoodle Gator up here so that he can get a little bit of the pie. Get ourselves this golden colossus. God damn it. Here we go. Yeah, bad day to be you, to be sure. Yay! Shrieking Blade. I love the Shrieking Blade. Anything that makes your heroes terrorize everyone around them. I'm hoping I'm hoping he'll confederate. I've almost got half a mind to just like not spend any money on anything for a little bit till we kill him, and then hopefully just like throw like a giant pile of money at them and hope that's good enough. So it's like all I got. That's all I got for hopes. So I might do that. I might just not spend until we wipe out the High Elves, and then just like throw all my money at Teeny Weeny. I feel like that's the play. Your Your mileage may vary on how effective this play is because lizardmen are just such a pain in the ass. I should just check. I should just go right now and see if he'll do it. I've got nothing to lose by just like checking now, so I'll do that once I finish. God, what do I even put points into for you now? You've got like... God, he's quite literally set up so you will invest points in literally everything because one of those options gets locked out. So let's just go with stimulate growth. That way, whenever I'm in somewhere... Yes, that's some good eyesight there, me. Yeah. No, these are both bad options. We're gonna knock those down. Oh, and I didn't think to check. Okay, next turn I'll just check to see if they'll wanna... Because we're kicking some booty right now, so surely, after everything we've done, they'll be like, yes, be friends. Because we lost Nakai. We never got the chance to get Nakai, which is honestly not a surprise, because Nakai is abominable to try and, like, confederate. Because Hordes are just definitely a case of, he was there a moment, and now he is gone. Yeah, the Lizardmen are so difficult to confederate. Like, they definitely want to do their own thing. See, it's like, what I gotta do? What I gotta do to make you love me? Like, I got all this money, still low. I think it's just a case of I'm gonna have to do a lot of rituals. Because the rituals, they boost the general everything. Everyone loves that.
Certainly not.
I might as well send him towards the Great Turtle Isle instead, and just have him besiege it. While the rest of the boys get ready to turn up. Could probably get away with... Can he? Yeah, no, we might as well just, like, march our way over there. Yeah, you could be, like, paying them, like, trillions and trillions of dollars. And they just, like, they'll be like, hey, friendship? Nah. This is why you should make enemies with people? Hey. Firstly, how dare you even suggest that I could end up in a poor relationship with Swole Skink? Like the most rat-killingest skink in existence. The guy that basically just said, hey guys, rats are ruining everything, but what if snakes? And held up a plaque, a very big plaque that just said, Skaven suck. Was like written over and over again. And everyone went, you know what, he's right. Skaven do suck. And then a giant snake ate all the Skaven, probably. I don't actually remember how it goes. Someone who knows lore just had a heart attack. I'm sorry. You know, oppress the ratto, kill the ratto. I'm gonna build a wall there. I'm gonna build ports. I'm gonna build hodars. I'm gonna make money. The Kroak Labor District is such a sentence. Yes, welcome to the Kroak Labor District. Here we have Kroaks working on the finest of accounts in order to produce out, and I've got to like put points into something so Gor'rok can get more points in that. I want to put some points up in this tree soon enough, but it's like I want to get Deadly Onslaught. Deadly Onslaught, making him even killier is always good. I am. All right, Blimlins. Yeah, we got straight up a rat snake on one hand and a bunch of cities on the other. Yeah, but if I just do a bunch of rituals, then I'll get both, because the game basically goes, as you go along doing the rituals, the game goes, you've completed the ritual. Now, your faction loves you more. Rival faction fucking hates you now. That's why I don't care about, like, the High Elves. That's why I'm, like, running Teclis over right now and butchering him, because he will eventually hate me and be like, I want to go to war with you really, really badly. And I'm like, well, I don't care. Bye. So we'll leadership buff these boys. Look at him, Zulma. Arr, arr, arr. We'll just have to sit him in a siege. The wall, I would say, is mostly what's putting things in his favor. And in about 2 turns, everyone will turn up. We'll have a party. We'll kill a whole bunch of elves, and there'll be a whole bunch of dead elves. And then we'll see about what we can do after that. Yeah, you know, I would like Teeny Weeny and friends to like me more, but at the same time, they're not a threat to me. They're on really good terms with me. I'm in trade with them, so I am making money just from them being around. And really, when it gets down to it, isn't that what's really important? Is that they're not remotely making my life difficult, and they're giving me money? I should put a scrying pool in, really. Honestly, I should put some more star chambers in. I'm really not doing nearly enough of that. I might put a scrying chamber in. This region looks like it's going to be doing nothing but trying to make money anyway, so might as well. Yeah, we really don't need you now. The hissing god. Really don't need you. The next patch needs... Oh god, is that Heart of Iron 4 style logistics supply? I've never played that game, but I did recently watch, I think, a gameplay video of people playing that multiplayer, where there was a lot of screaming from a lot of people at one another. The only problem with pissing off the High Elves is that you lose out on their trade works, because the High Elf AI can see your ports. I think you actually see a lot of like your territory by nature of like trade agreements. So the High Elf AI, which will already secretly know everything about you anyway, will still like to be able to see all of that. So even if they aren't really that fond of you, you can get into a trade with the High Elves as just about any faction. And the High Elves do have a lot of really good trade, and a lot of ports. In general, their starting locations are almost always like 1 million ports. Ulthuan is nothing but ports. So you definitely want to take ownership of that. How are you guys going over here? I'm going to hold off on the defensive alliance with you because, you know what? I may yet end up killing you. We don't know yet. The great plan will decide. Someone's fucking around with the Sword of Cain again. Does it say who's got it? Nope. If I don't know, I don't care. Let's spin this around so I can get my boy in nice and close. My boy Gor'rok. And my boy Cool Guy. And, what are you doing here, Nostradamus? What are you doing here? That's a name. That's a power name right there. You guys must be, somewhere. I wonder if you live in Chickaball. No, well, we'll come back and we'll kill you. I guess there was rat there all along. The rat was inside our territories all along, but he's not at war with us, so we'll continue to just have a right mess with these guys. Okay, we ready to kill? Yeah, we're ready to kill.
You are not worthy.
Yeah, and you are not alive. So, Great Turtle Isle and all of its turtleness now belongs to us. And again, it's going to be another place which is going to further reduce our upkeep on all our wonderful pterodon riders and stuff. We will have to go over and plant ourselves in the Mud Isles to take full advantage of this territory. It's going to develop slower than all the others because it's an unpleasant climate, which means it's, you know, everything costs more to build and takes longer to build and gives you less money. But at the same time, you don't want to like that. This region doesn't really look like a good enough region to location-wise for building an army. So I'm not going to bother. All right, sequence of the hunt versus, well, I don't know about that. But let's just do the sequence of the hunt. Actually. I'm just going to determining the great plan for now. I want to get that out of the way. +1 public order is nice. And the vampire ghost with our the occupied capital, known as the Awakening. Let's continue to grow that up with our lovingly oppressed population. Blimlin's gonna be even faster on that old Stegadon. You guys saw how fast he ran across that battlefield. He was good. More growth. Oh, and now our big boy over here is immortal, so now he can't die. He will just respawn. Someone reminded me the other day of how in the original Total War Warhammer, like, legendary lords could be assassinated. Obviously, they wouldn't die. They'd come back because they were immortal. But it just would lead to things like Archeon, the Evercho was just, like, storming out of the north, and then just, like, a little goblin just goes, I've got no idea who this guy is, but I's gonna stab him. And boom, like you've got to replace him with a crappy lord. And it was just like, where did you come from? And then like you would be like advancing on the empire, and you would just see a sea of agents ahead of you, and you were just like, oh please don't do this. And they would just laugh at you, and then they would start stabbing. So much stabbing. It was just like the end times could be like seriously just fucked with by enough people just running at them, screaming with like C4 strapped to their chest. Although I suppose in Empire terms that would just be like a cannonball. Even though that makes no sense. Just an engineer with like a clockwork cannonball. Yeah, so I think once we wipe out Techless, we'll start moving to take over that uncontested territory. Okay, cool. I can get over there if this is a little bit too much for Gator. I don't think this is gonna be too much for Gator though, because Gator's army is like composed of like skinks and dinos. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna. He's gonna have a difficult time on that one. There we go. So there we go. Techless's faction is dead now. Didn't get a chance to get absorbed by anyone. Oh, is this? Wow, that's weird. What? Oh, it's already been constructed. I forgot I was doing that. There we go. Work towards upkeep. Actually, let's get the public order building there, shall we? And keep that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. The gears are turning now. You really should destroy you too. And Zul'Amar, need you to go over there and start digging. Poke around in the mud. I'll see what you can find. Gor'rok, looks like we're gonna have to go to war with some rats. They're stepping into Teeny Huini's territory now. Let's see how Teeny Weeni's doing. Okay, you guys aren't doing so great. Do you wanna like? Would you like to join a confederate? Why am I medium reliability at this point? I guess when I attacked Techless, I must have still had some treaties open with him. I probably had a trade treaty, and I like violated it, and was just like whatever. Apparently, I'm also at war with the Hunts Marshal's expedition, and he hasn't sent any troops towards me yet. I don't remember doing that. Did he declare war on me where I wasn't looking? Are my guys in trouble? Yes. Yes, they are. Okay! Well, I at least noticed almost too late. Alright, Teeny Weeny, you're on your own. Sorry, dude. We gotta run. We gotta get back home. The Empire coming. And they're pissed. They're like super pissed. I have made a mistake this day. It's fine though. Wouldn't be the first time. Hell, it wouldn't even be the first time that place got attacked by the by an enemy army. And for that, we'll pop on the Rite of Resilience. I think, yeah, declaring war on Teclis, he probably brought him into the war. I didn't even bother to look to see how many allies of his joined. I'm not a smart lad. I think we've all gathered that I'm a little bit consequences later when it comes to a lot of my decision making. that was definitely a imagine not guarding your home front kind of thing. Who we got? What do you got in your army? Yeah, no, they're gonna roll right over Quitax, which is a bit unfortunate because Quitax held out pretty well last time. Do we get anything out of these things? It's kind of funny. I've got two skink like beast casters because I've got both the shrines here. I suppose that's a bit redundant. Let me just oh yeah, well that's definitely nice. More walls. Yeah, so we're probably going to lose Quitax. Just prank him the Lizard Man way, yeah. I mean, they're probably going to roll over Quitax nice and quick, unless I can be like, hey, dude. Okay, so, okay, that's a bit rude. That is an incredibly rude statement to make. So, I'm gonna actually like remember to save my game because I haven't saved it in like a few turns. It's always important to save often. Yeah, I'm not really gonna be too heartbroken if you like clowns on a few of like my little settlements. And I think Teeny Huini's gonna handle his territory pretty well. Okay, so he's besieged it, but he hasn't attacked it yet. Which makes sense, because... Well, actually, it means he might not have much in the way of, Come on, guys, can't you look out the window and just, like, tell me if you see anything? Guess not. Alright. How long will this take us to get here? And can I switch... Yeah, okay, so I'm turning the Geomantic Web over to Alignment of War, so all of my units will have +9 weapon strength. So they should be able to fight pretty handily against these clowns. I call them clowns, but like everything that goes wrong at this point is entirely my fault. And... At this point, I would almost say it would be like quicker to just like sail him over there and have him up onto land. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Let's dig around the mud isles. Oh, this one's actually not too bad. This one is actually not too bad. So we can already tell the blue one is this one. But that doesn't help. But the blue... Oh god. So yeah, it would have been nice if I knew which ones it was actually asking for. So it's like... So it's not those two, obviously. That and that would not line up because that's off there. So that would mean... That wouldn't line up either. I mean, it's those two, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, look, I'm just spin it in your brain, bro. That is the thing I hate the most about these dials. Or is it the inside that has to stay where it is? And then you turn the blue, the outside one around. Yeah, I think it's got to be the blue lines, but I think I got to move them this way to line up with that thing. Which means that they're like one to the right? No, that doesn't work either. That's not an option either. Oh, God. Game. Have you got to, like, turn that so it's right side up? Is that right side up if you turn it there, and then it points... It points up here? Oh, look, I'm randomly guessing. Yeah. They weren't even near each other. I've never successfully solved any of those. I don't know how to puzzle those ones. I can do the Sudoku ones with like a 75% success rate. Please don't count my success rate. And I can do the dice one any day of the week, but I can absolutely not do that dial nonsense. It just fries my tiny pea brain. It's like, how could you do this to my tiny pea brain? And the game goes very easily and starts vibrating. I might turn this into a recruitment zone. That might be a bad idea, but if I just put recruitment stuff in there, that should be good. Actually, I might build more wall first. Build more wall. Become the wall. And begin your wall. Construct additional meats. Yeah. We might get there in time. Definitely, like, if they don't attack this turn, my dudes will also hit a lot harder. Okay, so I can throw him in now. My weapons are down. Together we can achieve much. Yeah. Me and fat crazy. He's the guy. Like Mazdamundi's the guy that like blew up the dwarves. He was like, he like looked at a map and went, looked at a plaque which showed like the shape of how the mountains should be. Looked back at the map of the dwarven kingdoms. Looked back at the plaque. Looked back at the map. Thought about it for a bit. And thinking about it for a bit was how he cast the spell which absolutely collapsed the entire dwarf empire. It is going to be the thickest, tightest, most solid defensive alliance you've ever seen. Extra thick. I'm just going to merge you two guys together so that I can put Rinky in the squad. It's Rinky in the house. And there we go. Now we own all the Mud Isles. Okay. Just looking at all my options here, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, these guys are... No? Rude. No, probably if they've got half a brain, attack in the next turn or two. Well, I can't get there. Well, I guess we know what we're doing, having wiped out the elves. We're killing all the humans next, everybody. We are wiping the empire off the face of this wonderful, wonderful jungle. It was always gonna happen. Lizards and men, you know, in spite of the fact that they both have man in their name. We just can't get along. There's just too much that's different about them. Too much that's just different about us. Oh, you didn't even have a weapon. You should have told me, man. And here, have a potion of speed. It'll make you swagger faster too. You know, just give the terror weapon to the giant, already terrifying crocodile man. It's cool. Those Mud Isles looking good. All right. And now let's just make build number go up. Brr. The River Corvair. Man, okay. We definitely do want the Chameleon Shrine. Not because it has any, sure, Skink Chiefs get leveled up. That's cool and all. It's mostly just because it looks really adorable. You probably can't see it too well, but that's a really adorable picture. It's basically how I function. How adorable is the Skink picture? You got it. Yeah, damn filthy humans. You know? Like, it's just they're all over here, swarming all over my jungles, trying to appropriate my ancient gold and my plaques. Oh my god. Alright, so here's the real question. Do we fight this? We had a similar really bad situation against the Beastmen, but the Beastmen didn't have artillery. But at the same token, we have Pterodon Riders, so what we can do is once these guys sort of come swinging in, yeah, I'm gonna fight it. We're fighting this. You know, like we're gonna cut him and we're gonna bleed him. This way they can't just like roll onto the next one. We're gonna give them such a pinch. Kind of worried about the sheer number of heroes they've got. Like that's a concern. They have a lot of heroes. Dear. So yeah, much the same as with the Beastmen. They're gonna try and prank us from multiple directions. So we need to really position ourselves well on this one. So obviously the ram's gonna come from this direction. Are they gonna climb the walls though? They got no. Okay, so these guys are all on horses. That really does actually work in our favor a lot. So most of the attacking is gonna come via here. Alright. Yeah. Like we'll take these boys and put them down here. And we'll maybe leave one unit of the chameleon boys up here. No, let's put the arrow, like the spear boys up here instead. So let's hola skinks. So when those guys come in, they can get skinked on. Hola skink. Saurus boys. Put them there. They can spit in all directions, so that'll be nice. Okay. So we own a lot of this stuff. Get you guys to ride out there. Once the enemy commits themselves to the wall, and then I will hook around. Basically, the Pterodon Riders. I'm going to try and use the Pterodon Riders and the Cold One Riders to take care of that. As I've said before, I'm not really a Cold One Rider fan. They tend to not do the job in my mind. Okay, there we go. And then we gotta decide how we want to do this. Actually, you guys can stay there. You guys can stay there. So keep in mind, we've got a stance on that makes everyone a lot better in weapon strength. You can kind of see they've got quite a big bonus there in the green. And also, I've got large bonuses to like their melee defense as well. So this will hopefully protect us from getting absolutely butt annihilated. But we'll see. Let's just hope we can get this done. Thankfully, all of their stuff is coming for the, like, none of this stuff will climb a wall. Also, none of this stuff will likely survive much contact with getting shot at. That's mostly what I'm worried about. You just heard the noise that I'm very worried about. Gonna have to move in quick and take those out. I really cannot afford that. And these guys will have to take out the missile troops. Yeah, so here they come. At the walls. Exactly where I figured they would go, which is nice. Looks like my my Cold One Riders will be able to distract some of these gits pretty good. But yeah, you guys gotta just go in like hard and fast and take care of that problem. Because they've already, like a good mortar shot has already landed on one unit of my dudes. This isn't a survive mission, this is a bleed 'em dry mission. It's gonna send you guys charging. Just like ride or die, ride and die. Why are you guys lagging back so hard? You're gonna get caught. What is your brain beef? What is your damage? Like what? How? Like you're just gonna get stuck on this unit and it's gonna count in the combat now. Why are you so dumb? Okay, apparently not. Okay, apparently mortar crews are way... Oh no, they've been turned around and getting shot. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, you guys just ride down those mortars, who cares? That's like the major problem. Alright, so they're never gonna get through that wall, so get up there and plug that. You get up there and help kill those flagellants, because they are not going to break. Kill the mortar, kill the mortar. Okay. Okay, mortar is broken. Let's just keep going. Okay, so the skinks are now just gonna have to I don't even know what the skinks gonna do at this point. Just get down there and help out, because I think we're about to get Garden at the gates. Actually, you stay up there. Keeps my wall operating, I guess. And I clicked the wrong unit. Hey, that was a mistake. Alright, just go in. Everyone just go in. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright. They rallied. It's good. Yeah, they did not even get to charge. They got, unsurprisingly, handgunned to death. So that is very unfortunate. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid. I absolutely misclicked that everywhere. I just want to get back up there. If they hold there at the very least, they can keep shooting those guys there. Ugh. Look. Yeah, so now they're all trying to climb the walls, thank God. But the flagellants will have to be killed to the last man, and that's a problem. That's why. 2015 Robokai wouldn't have misclicked. He would have. He would have misclicked way more times. Let's not even pretend. See, who are you guys shooting at? Oh, you're obstructed. Okay, that's a problem. What if I move you there? What if you stand there? Will you shoot thing better? Yeah, okay, these guys are all firing. God. At the very least, we know boys with spears very good at holding the line. They're holding the line unbelievably well. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I can't remember the last time I saw like anyone using a war wagon. You guys want to throw spears at them? You probably already were, but like, just throw spears at them. I think everyone would be a lot happier if you just threw spears at them. They've sent their gunners into close combat here. That was definitely a tactical play I wouldn't have done. 2015 would have sent their 2015 Robokai would have definitely sent his gunners into hand-to-hand combat. I still feel like they're gonna win on sheer weight of like murder they've got going on over here, but tell you what, why don't you guys go stand over here and see if you can't like hurl spears into the back of that that Reichsguard's head. No, you're gonna actually run into the combat. Fuck it. Well, fuck it then. If you're gonna, like, instead of, like, running across the top here, you're gonna go down, run down there to get to literally there where I told you to stand. Just flank charge him. Whatever. Whatever plugs the gap, I guess. Yeah, like, seriously, those guys can't actually get into the combat too effectively. But they're pinning everything in place, so that's good. You guys shooting okay? What's that thing say? Capturing. Okay, so, yeah, that's a contested lap post. Yeah, when I said we were gonna bleed him, we were gonna bleed him. We've stacked everything we possibly could in our favor, so they want to kill us. Flatulence is still there, but they're not really getting to fight right now, and also losing decisively, so that's good. Our hero here is absolutely just murdering his way through all of them. Bless his bone spikes that he's got, his tusk spikes. Yes, your gods have indeed abandoned you. You're in Lustria. These are my gods now. The good news is you're winning over on the other end of the battlefield. Very unfortunate. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not even sure why you're in combat. I don't think you actually ended up in combat anymore. So let's run you out of combat for a second, and then just have you guys throw spears? No, they're overrunning us. Whatever. Yeah, those skinks broke. Those guys are rampaging. So right gate gone, left gate doing pretty good. In all honesty, we're still hanging in there over here. They sent in 2 heroes, I think a general as well, the Reichsguard, their best cavalry, and like a further like 4 units. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, they ain't looking so good for having had to fight a single unit of Spear Saurus and a bunch of Skink. It's alright, guys. You tried. Also, you rallied somehow, which is just go. Just go for it. And these guys might look like they've got the Saurus on the back foot, but there's still these spear ones here. God, look at them bleed. Considering the odds of this battle were there on the meter, like where my mass arrow is, and we're here, near the middle. Yeah, don't count him out yet. Don't count him out yet. You know, like I feel like loss is inevitable at this point, but don't count him out yet. They're gonna take a lot of dead humans along the way. There's gonna be a lot of them. It's like a really big pile of them right here, actually. This could have been way worse if I hadn't gotten rid of the mortars. If I hadn't sacrificed the Pterodon Riders and the Cold One Riders to get rid of those damn mortars, this would have gone a lot worse. Good grief. In fact, we've almost gotten the entirety of this flank down. So they broke through over there, which is fine. Expected. They're probably going to go sit on our capture point now and capture it. Because they can't really do anything else. They can't actually climb onto the walls. As long as my dudes are on the walls, they can't climb onto the walls. The Witch Hunter has decided to get shot with blowpipes, which is good. If I can kill him, that'd be nice. A hero taken out of action is like an amazing loss of an enemy force multiplier. Yeah, look at that. That was a whole unit of gunners at one point. Skink's still doing skink things over here. Yeah, wow, there is like... Yeah, I'm saying I'm losing victory points now. And I'm just not sure what'll happen if my boys... God, they're just so dead. There's one dude left. One of Sigmar's sons. Okay, he out of the party now. Let's get cracking. Really, only one thing we can do at this point, and that's form up and get ready for when the next wave of enemies comes. Yeah, they've still got like a lot of huntsmen over there. Special unit of huntsmen. Those fucking war wagons. But look how many troops they got left. They will not be taking any more of my they will flat out just not be taking anything after this. Like they have just gotten their nose so bloodied at this juncture. Nah, see, I can't run the timer down because they are on my victory point. So when we're down and out, that's it. So there is nothing for it but the old murder charge right now.
The enemy have captured the city center, Commander.
Yes, we know.
Retake it quickly before the entire settlement falls.
Working on it. Let's get everybody off the walls. We've managed to get their war wagons fleeing. Oh, that's unfortunate. They go around us. Whatever. Yeah, the Archlector. Yeah, they're going to capture it and they're going to win, but that doesn't matter because they don't have an army left at this point. It's all just a matter of us bleeding them off at this point. Like, any unit that we can wipe out is good. Any unit that we can rat off the battlefield is good. It will take them far too long to recover now. Yeah, okay. You don't need to tell me about that. More's better if we could kill their general, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's try. Guess they're not going to shoot. No, guess they're not going to shoot. Alright then. Are you obstructed? Yeah, obstructed. Yeah, they don't get a good arc fire. And there we go. Valiant defeat. Let's just take a look at just how much we bloodied their noses. Yeah, look at that. 1,306 of their army was defeated. And they were better equipped, better armed, better armored, and outnumbered us. Nice. Look at those boys. Look at those numbers. Yeah, we lost, but I'm going to ask you this question. Who was the real loser here? Who was the real loser here? Yeah, so they're going to sit there and they're going to start trying to recover. And they're not going to recover in time. Yeah, I did in fact have more soldiers remaining than they did, but unfortunately the timer ran out, they captured it. I very well could have, with my skinks, actually won that battle. It is 100% true. Yeah, we are coming. You're probably gonna leave, Ubel, because yeah, you might be able to recover some troops, but you are not going to last very long on that. Okay, well, while that happens, let's... Well, Otto. Let's go search it. Oh, right, Clan Mange, that's right. What you got there, Clan Mange? You know what? You know what? You know what? I think I can handle a simultaneous war against the Skaven. They may also own the Cavern of the Malexagor, but we'll find out in due course. Does this have any particularly special buildings here? No, it doesn't. That's alright. Never hurts to check. Except when it does. When it hurts greatly. And might as well send you back towards Great Turtle Isle. Yeah, no, you're right. Someone's been screaming about how it was the Ratmen all this time, and I didn't believe him, because Ratmen aren't real. But it turns out they are real. Or are they? Because now that, technically now that I've conducted a pretty violent like siege of this place, I don't see any Skaven there now. Do you? These guys here? Maybe, but not here. There's no Skaven there now. That makes me technically correct. More comment. I turned back into plastic bags. I don't know why that amuses me, but the thought of the rat just going and just turning into a plastic bag gives me the amusements. Man. That was definitely a bad day for the Empire. Documented ability, look it up. It could be possible. So I'm going to venture to guess that he is the Hunts Marshal's men have just like completely abandoned. Yeah, look at him go. Like it did not even hang around. Has just gone into like a full retreat. Might be in an ambush stance, but I ain't even exactly worried about that either. Let's just take our house back. All yours, cool guy. There we go. We can start repairing this place now. It's a shame. It's a shame. We have to now try and get the stench of human out of our wonderful place. But I've got a pretty good guess as to where they ran to. No, that's a completely different guy, and he's got the special characters in there. These are these three characters are three of the four characters. Not a Vermintide reference. Don't worry about it. That Marcus Wolfhart can get in his group. We've got Jorak Grimm, Roderick L'Anguille, I guess, and Kalara. And so it's like a wood elf, a Bretonian, a dwarf, and there's a witch hunter as well. He might also be in that party. We don't know. But I tell you what, Gor'rok slip into an ambush stance just in case. We'll go back to milking this place for money as we rebuild it, because we're going to need growth again to like rebuild that. So rude. Just so very, very rude of them. But it does give Cool Guy more of a chance to level up. Anything else we got to put points in? Yes, plenty of things. More fireball. Yeah, I don't tend to do agent swarms. And the main reason I don't tend to do agent swarms is because they're just a little shit. They're a little too costly for my liking. Alright. That Skaven there clearly wants to start something, so my plan is to engage prank stance, as I like to call it. We all know how I love my pranks. Now... Ooh! The Awakening now has a lot more places to build things. So let's use that as an opportunity to... Well, that's right, I was gonna like... Probably just make money out of that because it has so many other things. There we go. Get the public order up, and then reinforce the web. Get the old geomancy going. That's right. Hold on a second. Where is it? Hey, there we go. Now we are building cute Skink house. All is well. And yeah, we'll build that as well, because it always just seems like public order is the way to go. Oh, there he is.
Never.
Where you gonna go, man? Quetzer is like... Quetzer is just as well defended, man. Quetzer is well defended. Shakwa is also incredibly well defended. You can't get in there, man. You've got nothing. You do not even... oh wow, he lost his Reichsguard Knights. I didn't realize that actually happened. Wow. He's really just turbo screwed now. Where are you gonna go, huh? Where are you gonna ride to? You're gonna ride straight home and you're gonna hide. Where are you going? Oh, I know where he's going. Oh, I know where he's going. He's fallen for the prank. Nah. He's heading directly towards Hualotl for the prank. So let us set up multiple instances of pranks now. Let's just like make the ultimate prank game going here. Set ourselves up for the ultimate prank. Okay, so I don't know where Clan Man's are going, but I've got a reasonable guess they're going to be heading towards the Golden Colossus. So I'm just gonna, unless they just got wiped out, in which I didn't see. So I'm just gonna, whatever. Oh, Gator got outed too from his prank. They could have also just gone here to Chikibble. Yeah, okay, so that's where Rat Surge went. Alright. Let's just park ourselves here and wait and see. Okay, that works out a little bit better. I managed to trap them like some sort of small squeaking individual. Which means I don't feel so bad about sending you to help. He'll replenish in friendly territory. And while that happens, I've trapped them like wombats. You see, the thing about a wombat is, and this is a really interesting fun fact, is wombats have, like, we all know it, wombats have big dump truck butts, right? Big, thick butts. But the thing is that's actually like an intended design. So, like, predators, like, go, oh, he's going headfirst into his burrow, I can still attack his butt. And they, like, try to attack the butt. And they, like, break their paw that has the claws on it, just snaps off. And, like, just goes, oh, God, your bum is so thick and in hard, I can't hurt it. And yeah, it's just, yeah, there's no way. So, Marcus has just gotten into a war with, like, the Cult of Sotek now, and is like, maybe now is the time for peace. And I'm like, nope. And that's fine by me. So, Cool Guy's prank attempt failed. So I'm just going to move him a little closer now. Come on. Come get pranked, friend. Come get pranked. You can do it. Get fucking pranked, bro. You know you want to. Seeing a lot of question marks from Limlim. What's wrong? Did you not know that the wombats had incredibly thick backsides and that like that's so they can just like sit in their burrow with their head in it and nothing can hurt them easily. These are like animals in Australia aren't just deadly; they're weird and make you uncomfortable too. It's one of the many gifts they bring us of amusement in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, see? Wombats are caring and compassionate creatures. And also really weird. But we're trying to think about that part. I guess I might build a beastie house next for that as well. Or something. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it. Oh no, for that I'll have to build a Geomantic pylon. Gotta build more of those. Just gotta reinforce the web. That's how you make the big dollars. Even in areas that won't really make you big dollars as a lizard man. My favorite Australia fact is that some of the trees can explode. Yeah. Yeah, the gum tree's just like, yeah, how are we gonna spread our seeds, bro? What if, like, when we catch fire, all the fire goes, ha 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 ha! Dead. I bet you wish you weren't dead now, huh? Oh, okay. I guess I'll enter on the Bloodhole Coven is attacking my ally, which is great. Cool guy, you wanna zip over here for a second, just slip into ambush stance. I know what this guy's planning. And let me tell you something. All he's gonna get? Okay, so Nagaroth have completed their thing. Look at all those dead people. And you see, he didn't take the bait. He didn't come running from that direction, but that's fine because that means I can prank him from this direction instead. And as you can see, I have successfully pranked the Empire twice in one turn. Technically one turn. There was so much pranking going on there, they didn't know what to do with themselves. There's no, like, special buildings here? No. That's a shame. We need more special buildings. And, like, they're like, my favorite part of this game is just, like, building unique buildings. It's an addiction I have. Thankfully not crippling, because it boosts your economy, usually. Unless it's, like, a Nagash-based one, in which case it just gives you, like, vampire corruption everywhere. We can live with that. Or unlive with that. On at Elder, little more public order for everywhere, but more importantly, wonderful ward saves for when we don't want to die. How are we doing on this, by the way? Man, they could counterattack, but I think the walls are kind of bothering them. So I might stay in siege for 5 turns. Let's get the Skink boys. Keep them in siege. Keep them on lockdown. It's fine. Prank stance is the most powerful stance in this game. Yeah, don't talk to me about koalas. Koalas just bewilder me. I'm fearful of the entire concept of koalas. I've never actually met one. That's a lie, actually. I've never met koalas. And I've always kept my distance because I don't trust them. Cute, fuzzy, and drug-addicted as they are, I do not trust them. So this guy's actually got a series of really poor decisions to make. Does he go in this direction towards Quitax, not knowing there is a prank waiting for him? Does he head north to try and get backwards the way he came, knowing full well that Gor'rok will prank him at the first opportunity? Or does he head south towards, again, another region he can't quite reach, but will he go there in an attempt to take Qualotl and get pranked? We've got a whole bunch of doors with like buckets full of water sitting above them right now, just all lined up ready for him. I've never felt so powerful in my life. There we go. Upgrade the web. More geomantic web. I've barely built any of them. Just looking through it, it's just like, I really just have not. I think I remember to, like, do that. Then again, I suppose you really don't start making money until, like, when your place is fully established, so. Yeah, just buckets full of snakes, really. It's not water, it's snakes. Use the dwarf to underwear. He'll just jump on the back of... His entire army will all just cling to the dwarf. And he'll just be like... He'll just, like, open, like, a tiny little door and swoosh underneath. Well... It would seem that he has decided to stand perfectly still. That's that I can get behind. That's actually a pretty good plan. It's not a bad plan at all. So he can't actually get that monument in one turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Gor'rok into these trees, pop into prank stance, and I'll just leave everyone in the holding pattern there for a moment. I can now build another army too. I've got enough everything. I actually feel pretty confident building another army. Like, I've got a lot of money. So let's go to Ixal. I keep calling it Ixal. It's Itza. I am the dumb. Because we don't actually have a Saurus Old Blood. We have Gor'rok, and he's technically a Saurus Old Blood, but, you know, let's get one of these. So there's a cunning boy who likes his ambush, or uncompromising, with plus 15% chance of wounding people who try and attack him. Obviously, we're going to go for this, because poison attack's pretty good for starters. And an ambush chance, well, I mean, it's me. We love our pranks here on the prank show. So we'll take Pterodon, Boulder Rider, get some of those. We'll definitely get the Dread Saurian, the Shredder of the Old Ones, the Shredder of Lustria, because I haven't shown you guys Dread Saurians yet. For those of you unfamiliar with Warhammer Fantasy, I think you'll like it. Another Ancient Stegodon, so we'll get that. I might get the Ripidactyls, because we've only got one thing of Pterodon Riders, so that's good. These guys are actually kind of fun. Who else we got? The Cohort. Yep. The Croxagores with Power Fists. And... okay, so we'll have 2 units of Pterodon Riders with missiles and then 1 unit of that. And the rest we'll fill out with more, like, regular units when we can afford them. Because I've just mostly spent all of my money. Yeah, generally speaking, I don't go for things that like relate to agent actions or enemy agent actions. If this was Total Warhammer 1, might be more of a wise idea, but it just doesn't feel necessary at this juncture. We all love a good pranking. Well, I mean, you know, the Empire has not enjoyed a single one of these pranks. Okay, so he's run off over there. Okay, so he's just walked around. That was... he's still not actually aware of it either, so that was definitely, that was definitely something right there, what he just did. Okay. Alrighty. You have a nice day now. You even finished in a stance that means you can't flee from the coming battle. Nice Pegasus, though. That's a really nice Pegasus. He fell off his Pegasus. God damn it, I forgot to turn off Discord again. One moment, everyone. I feel like this is a tradition, just forgetting to turn off Discord notifications. Scooby-Doo-doop. Should just turn off messages. There we go. I'm missing a unit. If I'm missing a unit, then I'm just gonna get an old blood instead. Here we go. We're just gonna eat it. You have my permission to post a link to your get pranked skink picture. Unfortunately, I don't know how to easily show it in chat, but yeah. If you know, I may just steal it though, if well with permission, obviously, and just put it as the stream picture. Yeah, you can post it here or post it in the Discord as well. I think most people who are in here are followers of the Discord. Limib. Yeah, I don't know who we lost. It was probably the Red Skinks. Now I think about it, I think I had a unit of Red Skinks and they probably just died. Yeah, I will. I will click that link. Put it in no mic chat. Let me know when you put it in no mic chat because I don't want to like open a new window. I just, I'm really worried about like just doing anything while I stream that might cause something to explode. All right, cool guy actually knows everything for fire. That was probably like extremely like unoptimal what I just did doing it like that. So let's just start pushing him along, making him fatter in other ways. Yeah, it may just may just be the overlay image for the stream when I put the VOD on YouTube is just get prank skink. Did you still have points? Wow. This guy's got a lot of. Oops. Yeah, he went straight to Deadly Onslaught actually in one go. Nice. There's worse ways to get loads and loads of bonuses. Oh yeah, we'll take you. You can have yourself a spawn sacrifice. Ah yes. A Sacred Plaque Librarian. We got that before, so more research rate for everybody. Just gonna make sure there's nothing else to slap on. No, it doesn't look like there's anything else to slap on anybody. Dash cool. Now, Ratok is gonna need... He's gonna need a priest. I've given everyone else heavens. I'm gonna give you a cunning buddy, and hopefully that'll just keep like stacking cunning. So let's Flock of Doom's always good. Ember Spear. Yeah, I'll get one of each of them. That'll do. Get you the bounce spell. Anything for a casty boys? Probably not. Temple Keeper, that's nice. We'll give you that. And we will start the long and arduous process of filling out your army with actual units now. Now, I suppose there's nothing for it at this juncture, but to start heading up, start getting into big brawls with dumb humans. All these dumb humans in our lands, everybody. They gotta go. We can't cast the ritual either. Oh, I see what happened. I didn't actually realize he took the cavern before he moved on. That's pretty funny, actually. That's genuinely pretty funny. Well, thank you. That gives me the whole spine of Sotek now. Don't listen to him. He's just all about the more leadership, more province, settlement upgrade. Really? Okay, sure. Why not? Can't build literally anything else. I might as well just do that. And everything else is safe for now. How's the siege going, by the way? Yeah, they still won't come out. I reckon I could take that if they attacked. Even though they have a large number of spears and slings and guns, I'm just gonna stay there. We have so many spines now. It's like a big spine collection. It's Kroak! Look at him! Hell yeah, look at all of that trade we're conducting. 180 bucks to 144 bucks. Nice. We in the money, friend. We in the money. The High Elves continuing their rituals of fun. I have absolutely no idea how that's going for them. It's when they get to the final one we're in trouble. Commit to the recent... Nah, we don't need to do that. We won't be spending any money. Oh no! Oh wait, that guy tried to stab Gor'rok and fell over and died, so it's not a big deal. So what do we got? There's Marcus. I'm not sure if... Hey, it's the Hellbog brothers! And I'm not sure if that guy's the special... The special one? Not sure if he's the special witch hunter you find from like the quests and stuff like that. I do like the quests for Wolfheart stuff. They're quite fun. Okay, Zulamar, I might send you down to assist just in case the enemy sallies out soon. Cool guy can begin his long and arduous journey up to unite with Gor'rok so that we can start killing man-things. Rinky Dink gets Chain Lightning because I love Chain Lightning. And Chameleon can hop in there. And again, I am too broke from upgrading buildings to purchase more units. But it's fine. It's fine. Well, now we're doing some actual trade. Let's get the sequence of coexistence going. Yay! Trade! Eventually, Ratok will like actually come out and fight some things. He's got a pretty good setup. I need to get him I need another unit of Sacred Croxagores, and then I think maybe one more unit of Temple Guard, and then I'll fill out the rest with Saurus with spears because you really can't go wrong with Saurus with spears. At least not in this particular case. Speaking of, hey, teeny weeny, you liking us? Nope. I don't even know why I looked. I ain't even gonna bother looking at these idiots. Will you even show me what your friendship zone's like? No, it's just gonna show me all the... Nah, it's just... There we go. Yeah, no, it's 135, it's cool. I'm doing literally everything for them, and they're just like, nah. 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 Now we're just gonna sit here and be completely worthless. Oh, sorry. Hello, raid people. Yeah, we are pranking. Sorry, I was off on my own little world. We are pranking. We basically pranked the Dark Elves and the High Elves off of Lustria almost entirely. There's one little spot of Dark Elves now. And we're now pranking humanity. We're pranking the Empire. We managed to put them into a triple prank, and where no matter which way they went, they would get pranked. I'm in lizard brain mode. Yes, clowns have commenced. Yeah, I've basically in clown terms, I had 3 armies of lizardmen sitting around waiting for a guy to walk into a cream pie that was full of snakes. Okay, in this particular case, I don't normally military alliance, but I will military alliance with Mazdamundi because he will help me kill mans. Sorry, guys. I did mean to. I can't acknowledge everyone who comes in because I get so laser brained on things. Welcome to everybody who joined us, either by their own legs or via rating. I do apologize for my my inattentiveness. But this is one of those games where sometimes your mind just sort of drifts into the murder hole, and you get trapped inside there for a while, and all your brain can do is murder. Ugh. Okay, this is a much easier murder. I could wait for another few turns and just watch them slowly starve to death, but I kind of want to get this army going over to kill those Dark Elves that are... Yeah, I got a little Skink and I got a big Kroxagore. They're hanging out. I got one of each kind of general now. He's so happy. Clan Manj is dead! I thought they were going over there to grab something over there. No, I guess they got wiped out at some point. That's okay then. What about those Dark... Nope, the Dark Elves are still there. Okay, so we're going to the Blood Hall next. We're going to the blood hole, kids! Yay! Just reading my little tourism guide. The blood hole was founded by dark elves back at the turn of the century. They don't like doing much aside from filling big old things with blood. And in fact, the first 3 floors of the blood hole are actually so filled with blood they had to build a set of stairs to the 4th floor, accessed via a black arc, because there's just so much blood and they didn't know what to do with any of it. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes blood. So let's take a look here.
Wazuk.
I can't believe he just called me a Wazuk. That's fucking rude, Gor'rok. What the fuck? I just look over there and he just goes, Wazuk. That hurt me in a way I've not been hurt in a long time, I don't think. That was pretty brutal. Also, it's Gor'rok. What do you want to... Am I really gonna have to fight Gor'rok? Poor Vortex. This place has seen some violence. Make your own cult of pleasure. See, that's the one time when you say you're gonna make your own something with blackjacks and hooker. It's kind of like, yeah, no, that's Skins. Gator. Well, Gator is pretty fully stacked in that regard, so I don't really need to put into the rest of that tree. But he's still not quite to jungle patrol. So we'll get inspiring presence on him. We'll start throwing. What would I even put this on to get like? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I guess it would be this. This is the skirmisher is what I want. Just make sure everyone's where they need to be. I keep forgetting to buy things for Ratok. Okay, next turn we gotta buy things for Ratok so we can actually fight alongside us. He's just been kind of standing there going like, yeah, units please. Okay, so to explain why I'm not in the faction called the Cult of Pleasure, the Cult of Pleasure is run by a 1 billion old horny grandma, and I'm not down with that. Especially since her son is like a super asshole. Man, Tanemon's he's really launching off now. He's going. Anyway, no peace in our time. There will be no peace between lizard and man. Lustria must be cleansed. Gor'rok has failed the ambush, but that's okay because they all ran away from Gor'rok. So Gor'rok's just gonna start walking forwards. Nothing for it. Look at that. Bada boom. Ooh, Scimitar of Sun Resplendent. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. It's always good to have, if you've got, you know, somebody who's really just good at chewing through stuff like infantry, that's a really nice item. If you've got like an infantry-centric killing Scar veteran or something like that. Someone who just does a lot of good wide smacks. I guess in that regard, a Kroxigor, Kroxigor General as well is pretty good. I'm not sure if my boy down here... Ratok, do you have a stick yet? No, you've got like no weapons. You can have the Scimitar of the Sun Resplendent. And this, even though I'm pretty sure no one will ever hit you with magic. They'll be too scared. I love his hat. It's a beautiful hat. I'm pretty sure that's screwed in place as well. So he can never take that hat off. It's probably just as well he likely never sleeps. And we need more... I just love the look on that guy's face. Yeah. So unfortunately, it seems like I'm blind again, because I don't see the cool punchy Kroxigors. We may have lost the ability to build them because the Blood Shrine of... What are you talking about? Okay, I see what's happened. Quitax got knocked over. So unfortunately our Skink Howdar, which is where you'd build them, has also been knocked over. So we'll just have to settle for a regular Kroxagar in that case from somewhere else, and we'll have to work on sort of like maybe getting a bit of redundancy in place so that doesn't happen again. And then I did say I think that there's only really one thing left to do now, and that's to fill this thing with Spee Boys. Why would he want to take his hat off? You know, I make a stupid statement, and you guys are there to rightly call me out on my absolute ignorance, and I thank you for it. You are correct. Why would he take his hat off? That's madness. Chickly boy. Okay, get into some territory where we've actually got healing, and hopefully heal these guys up so that they can go over to the Blood Hall and unblood it. The Isle of the Crimson Skull. It's all the way up there. That's a horrible province to try and own. Yo, fuck that province. How you guys doing? So, by all accounts, we got Spectre Zuma, which I think is about to get teeny weeded on. Look at this glorious boy. Look at him. You can't see it, but just under there, where all his massive rippling pecs are, where he just like he spends all day just like flexing with his plaque of Sotek. He just holds it over his head, and the thing's like once was thicker than he was, but now he's just way chunkier. Yeah, it's gonna be the bloodier hole. It's gonna be the bloodiest hole. He's gonna hate it. The blood elf, the dark elf. There'll be blood elves when I'm finished with them. Or perhaps the elves with no blood, because I may just punch all the blood out of them. But yeah, Lustria is strong right now. Most of our factions are still here. Eventually, I'll be able to win them over. Yep, so there we go. I got a little bit of a boost to my trade. Yeah, I think at this point we'll research all the punch stuff technology for the because it's the technology for punching stuff. All right, so what do we got here? There's Gotrek and there's Marcus Wolfhart. Okay, so they're likely going to try one or two things here. I've got a very good feeling they're going to go for Teeny Weeny over here, or Tehen Huan. Or Tehen Huain. Look, I don't know. His original pronunciation was Teeny Weeny, and they were like, there's no way we can release a legendary lord whose name is Teeny Weeny. And so they lied. Just like his name is like a lie, because there's nothing teeny weeny about him. He's like, he's swole. He's swole beyond all, like, understanding. Alright. So there's only one thing we can really do in a situation like this, and that's to try and divert their attention towards where we are. So, in honor of that, I engage prank mode again. Everyone goes into prank stance. And while Gator and Zulamar, the new best of friends, Fat and Skinny, went to war with the Dark Elves. We're gonna have to, like, sail to get there. Oh, we are so gonna have to sail to get there. There's no way to get there that doesn't involve going by sea, and there's no port to easily get in there except in the Blood Hall itself, and I didn't want to do that, so there we go. And is there anything else? Just having a deep think right now. I think one more stabby spears boy. Yeah. So he'll actually be ready to come fight. He'll come north. I think I'll send him around this way and send him up towards Lan Huapek and start taking the mosquito swamps. Get your bug spray on. You say that, but imagine being defeated by Lord Fluffy Cuddleton. You'll never live it down or report it to your boss. Again, I've been true-faxed again. I've come to understand my foolishness. Does this have any special buildings that I'm ignoring? No, good. Anyway, I'm gonna turn that into the to a set of walls and then build the trade thingy post, whatever it is. Always sucks when they like attack a main province like that. Just keep the good times coming. Yeah, this thing, the stone marker. Does Warhammer 2 still have the Uber towers? The towers are pretty strong, but you've got to have a troop standing on them to like use them. Kai is studiously ignoring the fact that the lizards are not wearing hats but false mustaches, and I don't appreciate it. I get some of them are false mustaches, okay? I will. Ratok is definitely wearing a false mustache. Zulamar, his piece is actually starting from further up on his head and coming out. So I think what he's wearing, you might say, is a full mask instead, or a half mask. Rinky is definitely wearing a hat. Or a helmet, if you prefer. Like, there's no doubt about that. That's a hat. Gator, also, mask / helmet. So, yeah. Gor'rok going absolutely free. He don't give a shit. And Cool Guy is definitely, fat. God, everyone's an architect around here. So they didn't actually know what to do with themselves, and so nobody got pranked at all. Which is fine. Just gonna slide into the jungle here. Just get into the prank dimension. And yeah, so Ratok is good now. So Ratok is he's gonna run his way to Quetzal and then start forging up north through the mosquito swamps. Genuinely, the thing that always surprises me in all this is they came for my capital, right? They came for the Great Northern Jungle. If I was gonna annoy the shit out of me, I'd have gone for this. This is like, there's nothing special about it. I don't get any special garrisons or anything. They could have dump trucked on me, like, so bad. They could have just tipped endless suffering on me. And they didn't. They just could not be bothered. Unbelievable. Continuing to build large, floating gardens. That'll keep my incumbent population of undead people satisfied. Still a small population of rat there. Okay, boys, let's go dip our feet into the ocean. Oh god. Yes, of course. Valanduil the Tormentor. Can you get in the water? Thank you. That's like the main reason I'm not looking forward to this, is it can be so janky trying to get troops onto the shoreline. I may even deposit them down here so they don't get stuck in the blood hole. Because that can be a bit of a nightmare. Just get stuck in the blood. Vampire Lizard Man! Yeah! I mean, there is actually an event where you can use magic, and it actually, like, to beef up your magic, particular rituals. And they're like, but it's gonna cause, like, vampiric corruption in the area, so be careful. So it's kind of a thing, you know, like, the Lizard Men kinda accidentally a little bit too much death magic. If they're not careful. Okay, well, it looks like these boys are heading in that direction. So, Cool Guy is going to try and move into here. And Gor'rok, knowing that these guys can absolutely not get anywhere near him. And wow, they've probably been getting skinked. They're probably getting their troops assaulted a lot. Gor'rok's just gonna walk over here, just burn this temple down and like step inside. Mine now. There we go. Oh, yeah, if you left your temple undefended, your troops are actually cut off now. That's not a good look. That's you know, that's any movie where characters go into a jungle and suddenly they're like cut off alone and getting picked off one by one. It's a very Predator scenario we're in. Which to be fair was the, do you always auto-resolve battles, or is this some different thing going on? These aren't battles? Oh, no, I auto-resolve a lot of battles. I tend to only fight the ones where it's close. Yeah, like, it's so in my favor, you just get to watch me just roll over the top of someone, and it's almost not worth the loading screen. I've fought a few battles where it's not been the case, and I've actually fought. I fought one battle where I felt it was obvious I was going to lose, but I did it so that I could cause the enemy to suffer as much as possible. That'll be in the VOD. I was actually quite proud of that battle. I bled them out something fierce. In fact, I only lost because it had the game has a mechanic for not. Like, so you can't just cheese hanging out on the walls, which I wasn't doing, but the mechanic was there. Like, basically, they took my town square, essentially, which has been a thing that's been in Total War games for, like, the longest of time, probably the whole time. And it ticked the points in their favor. I actually killed, all but, like, I had about 1,000 lizards on the wall, they sent 1,500 with guns and mortars and all sorts of other things, and I killed 1,200 of his men, maybe even more, and I still had quite a few left. But I got timer scammed. I was just thinking of salty bets then. Timer scam. Yeah, Rome 1 was like my first Total War, and it was definitely there. God, that's coming out soon too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The remake of Rome. I'm not sure I want to go back to it. I actually went back to Shogun 2 recently. I'd lost the very first battle in humiliating fashion and was just like, well, that's not good. Oh, okay, I forgot to move those guys. Oh, whatever. The game didn't tell me because they still had like a tiny bit of movement left. Whatever. I'll live. Yeah, I should go back and try Rome 2 again. I got it on release and didn't enjoy it that much, but it's like this, like the Total War games. It's had a lot of tweaks and things done to it since then. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. Oh, I don't want to kill the dwarves. I'm at war with the elves. You know what? I can remake friends with those guys. I'm just gonna like, no, Mazdamundi, no. I'm not killing the dwarves yet. Ah, that fucking sucks right there. How come you got it? How come you got? What the fuck? How come? I'm so mad now. How the fuck did you just do that, Mazdamundi? How? I've been begging that motherfucker the entirety of the game. I have been slapping the teeth in of all of his enemies, and you've just swanned in. I don't know how you've done it, and you've confederated. You've taken my swole skink away from me, and I'm sad. I'm extremely sad. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, you better run. Oh, wow, he ran a long way. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, like, slip into ambush stance because I can't catch him. Man, Mazdamundi, that's fucking rude. But I'm still not gonna go to war with the dwarves. You can kill him if you want. Dude, kill him if you want. It ain't my thing. See, they're a little mad at me, but they'll get over it. because I broke like 100 treaties, they'll get over it. My trustworthiness is probably through the floor now, but they'll get over it. It will certainly be embarrassing if I end up going to war with Mazdamundi. Boy, wouldn't there be egg on my face. Anyway. Look at that, you get yourself some killing going. See, I never much bother building the Ripperdactyl thing. That's good. And that's the best. So this is nice. We just start building that. And we'll start building walls. The Temple of Mists. Basically anybody who comes into the local area will just suffer trying to kill anything in there. So having that built would be pretty nice. And summon a Manticore. Why not? And Ratok now gets Route Marcher. Man, it just breaks my heart that after all that, Mazdamundi just like swans in and just like somehow does it. It's just such a pain in the ass trying to confederate with Lizardmen in this game. And he just does it. And I don't know how he did it. He just did it without even like having to try. It hurts so bad. Oh dear. Yeah. The game cheats. Whoa. Okay. All right. He's lightning striking. So it looks like Zulmar's got to go in solo on this one. Can't say I'm particularly worried. So yeah, so this is one of my tricks. Is an excessive usage of the power of pranks and lightning strike. I mostly developed like my style of prank, just because the enemy is so fond of staying just out of distance, just out of range. We're gonna gamble. Okay, for once it paid off in a big way, so that's good. Ronaldo's with us for a change. Let's get everyone to pull back for a sec. Okay, so Pterodon Riders, get ready. You guys are going to go straight in and murder the absolute shit out of the bolt throwers. The blessed Stegodons. I'll put one on each flank-ish. Not all the way on the flank, because otherwise I won't be able to see anything. The Power Fist Croxagore can move up there. Middle of battle line will be Temple Guard. So this is a weird and wacky Bastiladon that I haven't shown off before. But basically what this guy will do is he will get into combat, I will press this button, and it will release snakes on them. And there's all these snakes inside of there, so that's what his job is. This other Bastiladon has a crystal on his back that causes, like, regeneration and resurrects dead combatants. So we're gonna put him, you know, we're just gonna put him back here and use it a few times over the course of the battle. Just while we're tar pitting the enemy. So, Croxagore. My army's probably not so great for dealing with the Dark Elves. I have a lot of like weird range options and shit like that. We don't actually have any fireballs in this army. We do, however, have this little boy here, who has lightning. So it's a bit of a trade-off. So yeah, they're gonna move in and try and spike these boys. Yeah, they're sending yeah, this is the problem though. Let's fly away now. Truth be told, if these guys are chasing my Pterodon riders, that's great, because that means that they're not shooting my guys up here. And there's going to be plenty of people shooting my guys up here. And they've already started to shoot their guys up here. Okay. You guys want to just quietly zip over there and kill their bolt throws? That'd be nice. Speaking of nice... I'm going to head in that direction. Alright, and... not sure what they think they're doing at this point, so we'll just charge in. Now... see, lightning ain't nothing to sneeze at either. You guys are gonna need to get the hell out of there too. God, look at all the damage their range does. Pretty sure I just selected you. I don't know why you did that. Just charge them down. As you can see, they're all assaulting that guy, that unit, really badly. So let's boost him up a bit. Apparently, enough of them have died rather quickly. Actually, let's send you into the back of that and release the snakes. Yeah, they've done a lot of damage pretty quickly with that ranged fire. Okay, we're just gonna have to start shooting those guys. How we doing? Yeah, charge in, boys, charge in. Just charge right in there. Bring the pain and release the snakes. And now they have lots of snakes on them. Kind of looks like our commander's in a little trouble. That's annoying. The enemy commander's just kind of sitting up there. Still, looks like we're managing some pretty good chase damage on this stuff. Okay, well you guys don't need to keep chasing. I was like, what are you guys doing back there? You guys just start. No, it's not nearly as effective as I hoped it would be. This one. Yeah, see, their dark shards are so deadly. It's so upsetting because they've still got plenty of army left. And that their lord is... I can't hit their lord because he's up in the sky and I don't actually have any good range. Do what I can. Somewhat annoying what you guys doing attacking there. Yeah, even like my Kroxagor just got badly mauled. How are they doing? Chasing everyone around by the looks of things. Chasing those guys around, getting attacked in the back by shades. Yeah, I thought I was telling him to attack that guy, but that works out pretty well too. Can I... Yeah, I need you to get going. Just throwing out some heals here. It does look like their leadership's finally faltering. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's somewhat of a relief. I didn't lose any units. That army was never really gonna be functioning well by itself. It's actually kind of like in terms of how I constructed it, wasn't very good, but that's okay. Because it looks like everybody lived. We'll see in the major screen, and for how little I deployed, I definitely mauled the shit out of their guys far worse than they did me. And I have a second army on standby. But yeah, you're right. Cavalry probably would have helped out a lot more. I mostly just threw this army together, just throw together units. I wasn't really, like, some units I wasn't using that much just to show them off. And ironically, they did alright, actually. The Bastillodon with the Arc of Vortex was kind of fun, and the Revivification Crystal actually kept my Ancient alive, so that's good. And I did wipe out a full lot of their units, which is good. God, even their Dreadlord almost died. It's pretty wild to think about. So, cool guy's ambush got foiled again. Let's make this a team effort. I would be too heartbroken if I lost that army, but I would probably like try and build one that wasn't stupid after that. But apparently it wasn't close enough to reinforce anyway. See, this army would have done much better. Apparently. No, it's because they're way weaker now. That said, I do think this army probably would have performed a lot better because I have a lot more ranged options that were pretty good at skirmishing themselves. But also, just these things just would have shoot through literally everything that the enemy had. Anyway, that's them taken care of. So now we can. We want to land on that beach, don't we? So we'll just sail back over here again. And get ready. I can just Perhaps I could just wait a little bit, I think. We want growth. We can worry about the resource, like, next upgrade. Yeah. Well, let's continue what we were doing, which is wiping out the goofball of men. Yeah, my reliability is very low from breaking that thing before, which is unfortunate. Mazdamundi will probably pull them in before long. He'll be like, hey, you want to join too? And I'll be just like, come on, guys. Oop, hold up. Ambush stance. Prank stance. Ah, dear. So many things. So much of the monies. That was a pretty... I didn't talk much during that fight, I guess. That was fun, though. Yeah, there's a lot of things you... Like, the biggest problem, I'll say this, and it's not a problem so much as it is, you know, the design of the game and a problem with my brain. There's so many good things to field in an army with certain factions that it's just like... Like, there's just so many things I would love to do. I feel like we're gonna end up fighting this next battle because Gor'rok's gonna Gor'rok's gonna have to go in there and take that, and I think with all of that garbage, they couldn't handle a siege if they tried. Compared to all of that I got, but we'll see. We'll see. Probably could have reinforced some more buildings, but it's fine. It'll give everyone a chance to see what happens when we put Lord Kroak's mind to a siege. Oh no! That darn dirty unique hero just snuck in and stole my technology, which honestly kind of weird. So I could spend money to do something that I don't give a shit about. There we go. Razor sack 3 settlements to get Blessed Saurus with spears. Okay. Alright. Well, let's get into position first. We'll get this siege started. This siege could actually hold out very well, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna get Cool Guy to come up. Cool Guy will need to get here pretty quickly. Hopefully by the time he gets there, I'll have built my stuff up for it. So, Gator... lands... This is the problem here, is you gotta try and get him onto the bloody land, and it's like pulling teeth sometimes. Okay, there we go, cool. There we go. And another elven colony, onwards and upwards, boosting all of my elven colonies. Let's build a wall. Oh, he failed at it? Oh, okay. That shows how much attention I was paying. Oh, dear. Let me guess. Peace treaty? Let me guess. I was like, it even says in your like thing, you hate lizard men. Okay, well. This is kind of a bit scary. That it thinks I can do okay at this. But it might be in my best interest to retreat instead. Yeah, I think what I might do is I'm gonna do a little bit of a tactical play here. I'm gonna retreat. And you'll see why in a moment. Because that guy ran to get here. So his troops were pretty tired. Yeah, they've actually failed to hurt Gor'rok so many times now. He's actually gaining even more traits regarding regarding how often they fail. God, we've got so many. Look at all this shit. Yeah, see, they've failed on him so many times now, he actually has even more of a chance to, like, wound aggressors. So instead of actually, like, doing all that, we can run over here, lightning strike, which is what that other guy used on us to make sure no reinforcements take part in this battle, violently murder him, heal up, and then we might just slip into a consolidating pose there. Get cool guy up here next turn. So Ratok's good to get going, so we'll send him off to Zahutek. Yep. More temples to build up, more things that we took unfairly from the enemy to swallow up. Yep, there we go. Level 40 Lord Kroak. He has gained maximum undeath. He's about as terrifying as a fat floating mind nuking mummified corpse can be, which is a sentence. A lot of sentences. Okay. So we've definitely got all that buffed up. Might want to yeah, I'm not so sure what else I should put in that regard in that tree. What do we got in the army? We got a few skinks and we got a few Kroxagore. I feel like at some point I'm probably going to start getting more sacred Kroxagore, so I might
Unachievable.
yeah, I might just pun on with Sacred Guardian, because increasing the melee defense of the Kroxagars is pretty good. Alright, so who's in better shape right now? You're both looking a little bit beat up. So let's just take a moment to rest. And then we'll start our siege. I'm not particularly worried if that idiot there manages to build stuff up. She's level 1, she doesn't have lightning strike. She's not going to be a problem. So at this point it's just like, let's build some things. Let's build all the things. Pots and pottery and potables. Here in the Lost Valley, we've only got 2 things we need to build, and I can't afford one of them. But eventually we will.
No.
Oh, not even a little bit? Man, it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them at all. Oh! Elves failed their ritual. That's a little tragic. Oh, and another critical failure. Gor'rok's just laughing at that guy. Oh no! The guys who will literally never attack anything declared war on us. Look at all the elves explode! Yes! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. Those tiny little flying elves just spiraling into the sky. There we go. Okay, so let's get the siege up. Gor'rok's dudes can finish healing and then we'll go in. There's an amber wizard there and he's strict... What the hell are pants? Oh no, he's wearing pants. I thought he was buck naked. It would have been cooler if he was just buck naked, to be honest. Amber wizards are essentially druids anyway. Wandering around the forest with no pants on. Okay, so next turn Gator can start the siege. So, Ratok. You want to take Zutek for us? Or Zahutek? Yeah, you do. That's what I like to see. At least this forest isn't trying to kill anyone that enters it. No, it's the lizards hiding in the forest that are going to kill everyone that enters it. Also, this forest is one of those forests. I gotta remind everyone, Wood Elf Forest, right there. It's unpleasant climate for the jungle, apparently. Wood Elves are still my favorite faction. Hands down. I would play a Wood Elf game any day of the week. It's so fun just watching them smash stuff. And like just shoot it full of arrows and fly around yelling at everything. Alright, let's continue to build. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty much going to be restoring what was destroyed. And they certainly trashed a lot of our stuff. Yeah, the Wood Elf Forest got added. There's now like basically there's Athelorn. Oh look, Gor'rok got luckier. There's Athelorn, and then there's the Bowman of Orion, somewhere down here. There's the ancient pools, or whatever they call the sacred pools. And then there's like a tree up here. And then there's like a further 2 forests in the old world. And the elves can teleport between them all. So now we got a 10% chance of wounding anybody that tries to hurt him. Just because they keep failing. I'm pretty sure Gor'rok just naturally has a lot of like stats and items which make trying to do anything to him like virtually impossible. And I'm pretty sure no? Okay. You know, for a second there I thought there might have been No, actually I don't know why everyone's failing to hurt him so much. Oh well, whatever. Keep doing it. It's cool. Okay, we ready to go? Oh no, we haven't built the things yet. We gotta wait. I want to build a ram and a siege tower. Actually, two batches of siege towers, because that'll let me overwhelm them. And then I will commence kicking their teeth in. I have made so many Arva saves. It's great. Meanwhile, Ratok he just keeps on going. He's just bouncing from town to town. Knock knock, open up the door. It's real with the non-stop roaring of giant, well, serpentine-like eel, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think about that one too much. Ooh. Passive Frenzy. Ooh. Let me just check you. You don't have Frenzy as a natural thing, do you? Well, don't mind if I do then. Jeez. That's a nice thing to have. Frenzy is just one of those things. I think he'll get it if he gets a Carnosaur mount, but until then, I'll just slip that on him. Yep, there we go. So now we've reduced Wolfheart fairly quickly down. We've actually wiped out nearly 3 major factions in one stream. I'm pretty proud of that. We'll have very shortly wiped out all of the major problems on the entire of Lustria, and then we can start looking beyond Lustria. But for now, oh wow, she's a rude girl summoning that many feral manticores. What the hell? Well, that's fine, cause we'll just have our buddies camp out together. I don't think her army will be so tough now. Yeah, that's fairer. And once, similarly, we'll just spend some time getting our forces up. And when it's time to fight, we'll do that. We'll get the Rite of Resilience going again. Well, until then, it's time to spend more money. The spend money cycle. There we go. So at the very least, that'll have things back there where they were before, which is nice. For now, I'll just build public order building there, just to keep it from, like, you know, summoning things that want to get mad at me and punch me in the face. Which is most things. That's a good point. That's a good point. Everyone reminded me to save. Thank you. It has, in fact, been, you know, better part of many turns. Did that actually save? I want to make sure that saved. Yeah. It's been, just over 20 turns since I last saved. That could have been embarrassing if I really screwed myself up. Well, let's see what these psychos do to try and get this going. He's probably going to go... No, he thought about it. He thought about going in running. Okay, see, that's more in my favor. Oh, Volandwill came back. And he tried to lightning strike again. Okay. That was foolish. That was incredibly foolish, but I'll take it. God. They're trying so hard to do something to Gor'rok, and he's just like, nah, it's not happening. So yeah, so we need like another... Actually, we can just take it now. Honestly... Oh, I see what's happened. His army sailed out. Because when you're in a port, you can like run away through the sea. And honestly, that was pretty freaking stupid, if you ask me. God knows where he even went, but he did. And so are the skinks that I hired. What a shame. Just hire some Temple Guard instead. And yeah, honestly, if they'd stayed there, I would have fought them. So I don't know why they ran off. Just foolhardy, I guess. Now, next turn, we'll just run right over there and beat that up, because why not? So, Gator won a pretty good battle, because he's a pretty good skink. So naturally, the first thing we go for here is skirmisher stuff. Because that'll just, you know, more power to these boys is more power in general. I just genuinely don't understand why that guy thought that was a good idea. I'm just gonna leave most of my army behind. Sorry, I'm supposed to do it in the dark elf voice. I'm going to leave most of my army behind, and I'm going to fight an entire healthy stack of Skaven. They will never see it coming, and I will take many slaves. Also, I found my pen, my favorite pen. It was it's up my nose. Did I say Skaven? I meant Dark Elves. It's my... I have beef brain. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know what? He's dumb. I'm dumb. Bloodhole's still pretty good siege, so we'll just leave that for a little bit till Zulmar's like healthy again. Cause like he ain't even healthy yet. He's still healthin'. Like Dark Elves. Dumb as a post. Let's do... Honestly, let's do that one. Let's get the sequence of the global plan going, so that I can get everything cleaned up. Then again, sequence of geomantic healing is probably much better because I love healing. Yeah, we'll do that. I love to heal myself and everyone I love. I'm going to capture all the lizard men. I'm going to squeeze them until all the oil comes out, and then I'm going to to rub it all over my shiny helmet. And then I'm going to fill a big basin with lizard man blood. And I'm just going to sit in it, not only my buttocks. I'm just going to sit there in the blood bowl. And I'm already dead, fuck. Yes, reverse healing is a very important part of this complete Lustria. So Blimlin, yep, there we go. Blimlin's almost to max level 2. He's doing well. There's really only one thing left to take before before the stream ends tonight, and that's Chotek. Because when we take Chotek, there's not really going to be much left of any of our enemies on this island. On my my island home, there's just the blood boys down here, who can be who could probably be wiped out in a few turns. So Gor'rok will heal back to full in a moment, and then we'll just reach out and we'll just slap him. Just keep failing. It's fine. Okay, so they've got another army there, and they've all of the heroes have leapt into the army to get it ready. Silly humans, you can't hurt Kroak. He's already completely dead. Also, no one said you could build friends. Sadly, you can't lightning strike when they're in a thing. Gor'rok's like, I'm standing in the ocean. Oh. So I clicked off the screen there trying to select Cool Guy. Let's bring Cool Guy in. Level up Gor'rok here. Some more Sacred Guardianness. It's been a little while since we've had a good Gor'rok fight. Blimlin, just put points in Assassinate. Maybe one day I'll drag you out and make you kill someone. And there it is. I'm gonna quick save. I'm going to assign AI control to Cool Guy. We're gonna fight this one. You can try to kill Gor'rok, but Gor'rok is like famously resilient. Like he's quite famously difficult to kill. I think they ended up just like dropping like an entire meteor on him and didn't even confirm whether that killed him or not. Gor'rok's he's just that strong. He leaves and he comes back and everything's fine. So let's have this. The last bastion of man here in the Lizard Dome. Got Cool Guy with AI control coming in later. No, that's not what I wanted. God damn it. Let's put these guys out here. Skinks. Lord Kroak in here. Moving up there. For lack of anything else to do. And Gor'rok there. And then hola, Skink. Yeah, no, that wind is pretty much because Lord Kroak is here. Let's go, boys! Tell us some more about your life choices, friends. Blimlin's just like, I'm just gonna sit here and just shoot halberdiers with poison darts all day, don't worry about it. Alright. Alright, you guys look pretty well arrayed out there. But what if... What if... Where will this be the funniest? Did Gor'rok get interrupted? Yeah, Gor'rok got interrupted. And I was sending him off to fight. Gor'rok might have a little too many abilities. I'm just saying right now. He might be a little bit too nuts. Also, our allies have arrived. Look at... Oh, Jesus, look at that hit. Look at the health he just took off of that guy. It's a fucking paladin. That was a Bretonnian paladin he started hitting. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gor'rok! Oh my god, he's just chasing him down. Oof! And he's gone. He's deleted. Oh no, he's not. He's a tiny sliver of alive. Because these assholes actually tried to run in to protect him. And now they're leaving. You having fun over there? Yeah. I'm not even like moving most of my guys. Cool guys cleaning up. That's the Arch-Elector over there. We should probably go over and kill him. Yeah, he's basically like, there's only one way to survive this, and that's to just like bore corpses him. I stopped clicking a while back. This is all cool, guys. This is all cool, guys. AI. You can see how much damage all of my dudes have taken down there. At some point, Lord Kroak just went, nah, brain power, baby. Not sure those halberdiers got to do much. I'm pretty sure Blimlin was chasing them the whole time, just shooting them. That'd be the salamanders, just bathing extremely hot fire. Meanwhile, Birdie Custerman. Quick, just use all your abilities and one-shot him. You can do it, Gor'rok. Just hit him once. Just backhand him. Couldn't see it because it was behind these big boys. But I heard the clunk and just saw like this fucking animation going. I was having a discussion with Something Awful forums about whether Gor'rok was a particularly interesting legendary lord or not. I can tell you this much. Shit when he gets going. he just kills and kills and kills. He's probably not gonna have that high of a kill count though, because I sent him to kill like heroes, and he like, you know, they kept running away and throwing people at him, and he just kept going. Oh, Lord Kroak. Lord Kroak is disgusting, and I love it. Oh my god. Just, that was gross. He just, that one first explosion, all that blood went flying everywhere. It was so good. And you see, I lost 184 units there. Like, I am, like, just wondering. Yeah, like, these guys didn't even really kill that much in comparison to, like, here. Just so much, like, when they get the gold chevrons on them, your units are actually pretty tough to beat. What's that? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I did not even notice the war wagon with the Hellblasters on it. And that is that. Faction destroyed. The Hunt Marshal's expedition has been driven back to the old world with its tail between its legs. Karl Franz will be informed that this land is unforgiving, is unrelenting, and their presence is most unwanted. Leave Lustria to the lizards, men of the old world. Where you belong is where you are, and where you should stay, your place in the great plan. Thank you everybody for joining us, or me at least, on another Lizardmen Walloping Things adventure. I believe next time I should really get in and do the rest of those rituals, eh? Because there's only like multiples of them I haven't touched. And I've got enough hero units now. I can probably fill everything in. You know, like cover a lot of different angles and fight off the chaos invasion that'll come swarming in when I do it. Because boy howdy, they send a lot. In fact, I would even be able to build yet another army, perhaps even 2 armies to facilitate defense. So I may even just summon another Slan mage to, you know, just start splicing it all up. But that'll be next time. I'm just going to finish off a few point awarding moments and all the busy work so I don't get confused as to where I am. Oh, look at that. Cool guy's immortal now. That's an excellent milestone there. He certainly earned that in that battle. And that's it. So, yep. Oh, and he's also Man's Ruin. There we go. we finally fit one in there. All right. Yeah. So, same time next week, more Warhams. I reckon. We may even be able to start putting some progress towards putting a lid on this campaign, but we'll see. Until then, again, thank you everybody for joining us. I'll see you all next time.